Kuma and Panda have gained several useful buffs and very little in the way of nerfs. Their Wall Ender deals more damage, as does Sidestep 1+2. Also, while running 1+2 leaves the opponent closer on block for stronger Hunting Bear mix-ups. Speaking of Hunting Bear, the down forward 1 now flips mid-air opponents, allowing for the deadly up-back 1+2 unblockable and forward 2 okizeme mix-up. The only real nerfs are to Hunting Bear stance down 1+2, which is now down from -7 to -9 on block, allowing little room to evade counterattacks. Also, as per the system change, their low pokes are now more consistently punishable on block, as well as their back 1 power crush. The bears unfortunately have a pretty weak wall bounce move in debug 2-1. This is a mid-mid string that's quite punishable on block at -14. Although there is a low extension in debug 2-2, it's easily fuzzy guarded as the low is much slower and launch punishable by just about everyone at -18. With Rangchu, a Panda player winning Tekken World Tour 2018 finals, let's take this as an opportunity to talk a little bit about tiers. First of all, in terms of their toolkit, the bears are still objectively some of the weakest characters on the roster. When people say that tiers don't matter because of the Tekken World Tour results, we feel this greatly undermines Rangchu's phenomenal performance, because he was playing out of his mind that day. The rate at which Rangchu was successfully blocking hell sweeps, from a world-class player no less, was simply incredible.
In here, and he just did. Jeez, and you know, he was so prepared. Wow.
Another point to consider is that Kudans was failing to punish Panda's forward 2 properly. Devil Jin is one of the few characters that can easily punish this from any range with forward 3+4, and instead he was going for a very tricky micro dash to Electric Wind Godfist, which never connected. There were at least a dozen occasions where Kudans left free damage on the table. Rangchu picked up on this, and accordingly used forward 2 to establish control over the neutral and contain Devil Jin in a way that, on paper, this matchup shouldn't really allow. This highlights one of the advantages of playing a low tier. They're underutilized, and so even at the very highest level of play, there will be gaps in knowledge, which a savvy player can really take advantage of. In a game as balanced as Tekken 7, this goes a long way. So, overall, while the bears haven't suddenly become top tier or anything, in the right hands they are still more than capable of being throned king and queen of Iron Fist.